Chicago has an extremely competitive hip hop scene, in the sense that battling is definitely like, I feel like that's one of the foundations of this scene. Like, I feel like a lot of cats in Chicago, it's like you get in this scene by battling, and that's how you get a name and that's how you get known, which is cool, and that's definitely a part of hip hop. But I feel like it's so extreme here that that competitive mindset exists even outside of the battle arena. So it's like everybody's your enemy and shit. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of cats in this city, I feel like a lot of people just didn't work with other people, you know, and people weren't really down to just like collaborate and like, bam, let's sit down, let's round table, let's figure out how we can do this. And I feel like times that did happen, because I know there's been points in history where like Chirac and like a few other like Chicago-based organizations and people have tried to like bring the scene together and make something happen, which this scene is definitely big enough, and there's more than enough people involved, and you know, more than enough people with various talents to make something happen on a global scale that really represents Chicago as a whole. But it just hasn't happened for whatever reason. And I feel like the reasons, you know, I mean, they go deeper than just hip hop and, you know, whatever. I feel like it's culturally like a Chicago Midwest mindset. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like it's the same reason as to why, like, still to this day, I come to this city and I'm staying at nice hotels downtown and shit, and the only black people I see are working at the fucking door of the hotel, you know? And there's nobody else black in the hotel except me, you know? And I feel weird walking through the motherfucker, and I'm like, God damn. And it's like I go to other places, and I feel like that's something that I have not seen in a lot of places, definitely not in LA, since like the early 90s, late 80s, you know? And I feel like there's definitely some cultural backwardsness in this city. And I feel like that creates a lot of segregation. And then that segregation in turn then creates this, you know, crabs in a barrel mentality that's existed amongst, you know, mostly minority cultures and more minority settings in major metropolitan areas like this, where it's like you're just in constant competition with everyone. Everyone's your enemy, and you just can't trust anybody to help you, you know, the same way you could help them if people would just like get over that.